The Sims 4 is a very popular game, and with popular games comes massively dedicated communities, and The Sims may have one of the most dedicated communities out there. I could be biased, of course, but when you have a community that makes better items for The Sims than The Sims teams themselves, it's hard to not think they're the most dedicated. That might sound shady, but it's not, honestly. Okay, maybe it is a bit. Anyway, The Sims 4 has a lot of really good mods made by the community and even more custom content, a lot of which is free and available to you to download as soon as you want, if you're a PC or Mac user anyway. You can't get any of this if you're a console player. I'm really sorry. If you're new to Rock Paper Shotgun, aka Real Proper Sims, you might not have seen my previous Sims videos where I talk about some of the best mods and custom content money can't buy, because they're free. It's a joke. So check those out as they pop up on cards throughout this video. But if you're not new to the channel and you have seen these videos, let me help you understand how to get them in your game. One of the most recurring comments I get is asking for help to install them, and honestly, the best way is for me to show you rather than write it all down. So let me do just that. If you follow all of these steps and still have problems with installing or getting the mod or custom content to work, please contact the mod author or read through their FAQs. Custom content and mods are two different things. Custom content is more on the surface add-ons like new hair, new objects, new clothing, or additional swatches and textures for pre-existing content made by the Sims team. Some custom content have new meshes, which is the 3D model. Often, custom content creators alter pre-existing Sims 4 meshes or make their own, but sometimes they can create recolors of other custom content creators' work, in which case they will explicitly tell you and will link back to the original work for you to also download. Always read the full descriptions when downloading anything so you don't miss any important files. Otherwise your Sims could end up looking like this. Reading descriptions properly goes for both custom content and mods, as there are often multiple parts to a download. Mods are things that change the actual game modifications. They can enhance pre-existing Sims 4 features or add something completely new to the game. For example, some mods can improve various quality of life things like speeding up eating, or add whole new things like gangs and other things that are a little bit not safe for work. Click the video in the top right of the screen if you're interested in those. Luckily for us, CC and mods are downloaded and installed in the same way. You will have to make sure you download all necessary parts of a mod or piece of custom content. This includes any meshes that the CC may need, as mentioned earlier, and some mods have multiple parts too, as not all of them are necessary depending on what you want from the mod. Make sure you have read the description properly so you know what is needed and what is less important. Once downloaded, you will have either zip folders for both CC and mods, or .package files for CC or .TS4 script files for mods. If your files are being downloaded as zip folders, make sure you unpack them and put them in their own folder to keep things neat, otherwise you'll have lonely files floating around. Once the files are unzipped, all you'll need to do is drag the files or copy and paste the files from your downloads to your mods folder. Make sure your game is not running when you do this. You'll find your mods folder in either Windows Explorer on PC or Finder on Mac in Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, Mods. Please do bear in mind that while custom content can go up to 4 folders deep, so for example could look something like this: Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, Mods, Folder 1, Custom Content, Folder 2, Custom Content Type, Folder 3, Custom Content Creator, Folder 4, Final Folder. Mods can only go in 1 folder deep and look something like this: Documents, Electronic Arts, The Sims 4, Mods, Folder number 1, Mod Name. Once all of that is downloaded, organised and ready to go, you then need to boot up The Sims 4, head on over to the Options menu, Game Options, and click on Other. From there you'll need to click Enable Custom Content and Mods, and then make sure Script Mods Allowed is also ticked. Restart your game, and then on the second boot up you should get a list of all of the mods and custom content it's found. It will be split into 2 categories, Custom Content and Script Mods. Have a scroll through there to make sure everything looks as it should, as in nothing is missing, as you have to shut down the game to put new mods or custom content in, and then play your game. And there you have it, the quick and easy guide to installing Sims 4 mods and custom content. I hope I covered everything for you here. Please do let me know if I have missed anything, and while you're here, please check out our other Sims 4 videos. We have a few videos on the best custom content packs, game-changing mods, best adult mods, and a series where I rebuild famous PC gaming locations in The Sims 4. Thanks so much for watching, I hope to see you again soon.